And here comes one of the most decorated competitors in WWE history.
An A-lister of sports entertainment.
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood.
While Miz's opponent wants to showcase himself before the draft, you got to think he also wouldn't mind getting a few last shots in on the A-lister as well.
For sure, Cole. During Miz's stint as SmackDown General Manager, it seems like he was more interested in making enemies than matches.
I don't think it was intentional, Corey. Some superstars are naturally gifted potential top draft picks. The Miz is a naturally gifted nuisance.
Oh, with authority!
We're off to see the old Mr. of Oz. Click your heels, Byron, or just go home.
Scores the reversal on Miz.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
That's what's come out
And
July
into the
11th.
turnbuckle he goes.
And Miz perhaps lost a bit of
Yeah,
focus there.
Medea.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able
On
to put up with
Netflix.
this kind of damage.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
With Tyler Perry.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
And Miz now finding himself
No,
on
you
the
can't.
wrong side of momentum.
Not looking so awesome for Miz here.
He's got him close.
Yeah, you
Prepare
can't.
your face for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would say did that. They did that in the old ones.
Kick.
I remember.
Drop kick on target.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Taking things to the top rope.
Taking flight only to find nobody home
That's
at
Dragon Lee.
ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
And Miz just taunting his opponent now.
Ooh.
So that's too tall to be Kaiser.
There's the kick.
He's finding himself in some territory
That is
he does
fucking
not want to
Kaiser.
be in.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Down with a sling blade.
And a basement drop kick.
This is going to be nasty. Up high. Choke slam. Tough spot for the Miz. Reality setting in.
Spins around into the hammer lock. Lifts up their opponent. And into the Michinoku driver. The Miz just got destroyed.
Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
And that is exactly why everyone's been talking about this guy going #1. He made the Miz look like an amateur out there.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but he definitely proved himself as a more complete talent in the ring tonight. What that means for the draft, we'll have to wait and see.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this SmackDown superstar will be changing brands as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here on Raw? Maybe I would have been better off staying on SmackDown.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you all right? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
Wow, where did they get this competitor from?
The following contest is...
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the final gold man.
It's great to hear the crowd give this superstar the reception he deserves, especially after what happened last week.
Absolutely, Saxton. That unexpected attack might have spoiled his draft night, but tonight he's got a chance to make his own lasting impression.
A new era for Raw, and its top draft pick starts right now.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
Up on the top rope.
Albert's part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Superplex! Believe me when I say you cannot overstate the amount of pain that causes someone. Oh, drop kick to the back. Just pounding away. Just grounded and pounded. The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper. Buck comes right back at him. A sound suplex. Reversal. He saw that coming.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, what a punch.
Go, Bird. Go, Bird. Go.
Placed him in the corner here. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor, superplex.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. Looking to explore things ringside now. And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Soaring.
Good Lord, taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Oh, man. Turns that into a devastating shot to the knee.
Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective. And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Oh, what a response.
Enzuigiri finds its mark. Big forearm.
Running Hurricane Rana.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Oh, has them by the neck. Bam!
Scooping up their opponent and a
slam down hard. Buck looks knocked out.
And going for the pin.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him?
We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
D'Angelo's just a make-believe hitman, and now we got him. I'm going to take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the final Goldman.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true it's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Ooh. Shows great wherewithal there.
Release German.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Enough already.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Playing him on the top rope. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
All about winning, no matter what it takes.
Fighting them up and shoving them off the top rope.
Right on the arm. Setting them up for a fisherman's buster. Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Too early in the match to end it.
Ooh. Oh, torturous knee. Nice job dodging contact there. Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
What a forearm. And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
Yeah, but he's not down yet.
Uh-oh. Way too... Diving moonsaults! Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding. And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. And he gets directed into the corner.
Drop kick. Oh, someone kicks to the face, and we're going for good measure.
Just going all out with every blow.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
This is going to be nasty. Up high, choke slam.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Spins around into the hammerlock. Lifts up their opponent. And
down with a Michinoku driver.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause that was on. Okay. Hmm? What'd you say? Mm-hmm.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
Mm-hmm. Victor, I said Victor. Steven, a heads up, bro. I said a heads up, you gonna have to customize a girl character too.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is
a little
nice,
while after,
but
yeah.
more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening.
Good point. Whenever I... Scheming and calculated.
Well,
NX...
how so?
We're going to...
Solid plan.
I know a guy.
First things first.
Chase.
That's... I have... Where? Freaking...
We're here to show...
Is Sean...
I told you this.
Wait.
You won't...
Just remember...
I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in.
What?
I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second, Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
You okay?
Did you notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working?
Tag is in.
My new mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
There's the tag.
Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
That's a good tag.
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got 1 million of them. You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods. Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview.
One, two. That's it. Ring the bell.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think?
I think it's cute you think another...
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. There you see what's at stake. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Drop kick right on the money.
Nice drop kick.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Boom, a forearm smash. And that attack was enough to shake up Lexis.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Oh, he fights Lexis back. Cuts the attack off.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Pin attempt by the champion. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He's still in this. Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Followed up by another to the chest.
Gets driven into the corner.
That's a tag.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Working in perfect cohesion, the champions have a strategy in mind.
Slingshot. Oh, missed connection. The dragon screw.
Game changer.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that...
I have to admit,
I know you.
At least all...
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match. You ready for the challenge?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York.
Yeah. No, I ain't. No, my mic is doing it. Better hop off. Better hop off. No, no, really can't. Sorry, but...
Here is your winner, the final gold man.
Have I got a live event match for you? Should I just go ahead and book your travel?
Here is your winner, the final Gold Man.
This is the one everyone's been waiting for. You up for it? there you are. Here's what I got for you this time. You want in?
Not at my level. Next. I need a real challenge, not this. Come on, Troy. What else you got? Nah, this match isn't worth my time. Got another option?
I've got a live event match lined up that's gonna blow the roof off. You in?
I have to say, it's nice to have some...
I know.
I think they're too...
So we wait.
I am.
I'm not here to
And hoping it won't.
Where's it? Do you know what happened to that masked mutiny?
It's...
No reason. Listen, I've...
Sounds good.
Oh,